The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back.
It's not the same fucking day.
It is definitely not the same day.
It's not the same day. As you see, Johnny's shirt is
I'm
different.
not drinking the same beverage.
That's a different beverage. His shirt's different. See, I am now. I have cat hair on me. This is obviously a different day. Look here. This is after Christmas. We fucking
Happy New Year.
feel like I'm in the future. Will it New Year?
It'll be right before, yeah.
Ah, the New Year. God, 2025 was a bitch. Fuck this year. I hated this year. How about that?
Shit.
I wish it was 2022. I fucking love 2022. I had an awesome 2022, dude. That was a year of our Lord. All right, 2022 that was what it was, dude. Now 2025 and sucks.
Almost 2026.
Ow! I hope 2026 is better, dude. 2025 was a piece of shit.
So
I hope it dies.
in 2026, which this basically is, so it's not a point to say 2025 anymore. In 2026, who does not have fucking tap to pay?
For reals.
Coffee mug.
I cannot stand it, dude. I don't like putting my fucking card in the thing.
Coffee mug does not fucking have tap to pay.
Makes sense. They don't have edible food there either.
I had to fucking run out to my car, get my card, which I don't carry with me.
Do they have an ATM in there?
I don't know.
Probably not, huh? They don't have fucking... They got nothing in
Yeah,
there.
no shit.
My question is, why they barbecue the veggie sandwich? Try to eat that bitch and cut the roof of your mouth. It's like Captain Crunch. Why is it so toasted? Dude, I know why. Because they put it on there, and they just let that bitch sit and burn in the heat lamp. And they bring a... I'm like, dude, why I've been waiting 35 minutes for a sandwich with fucking spinach on it? That's it. Like, you're not cooking anything. God damn it. Just give it to... You got it sitting in there, and now my roof is cut.
I get the veggie omelet, which I like, but... the vegetables are all fucking watery, so is your fucking
Fuck you.
omelet.
I asked them, I said, hey, if I get the omelet, are the vegetables cooked? Oh, yeah, they're cooked in there. No. Did you cook the vegetables and then put them in there?
Negative.
No, not at all. They're raw. Yeah, fuck you then. Who the fuck wants to eat raw vegetables and eggs?
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's the worst omelet I ever had.
Yeah.
And everywhere in this town does omelet the same way. Shitty. They all cook them that way. You can't get an omelet with cooked vegetables in it.
Yeah, just saute it. It only takes like a minute,
I don't
minute and a half.
understand why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
If I make an omelet here, I don't put raw vegetables in the
Exactly.
eggs. What kind of an asshole do you think I am? Fucking, that's un-American. What the fuck?
I mean, I know what kind of asshole he is, but...
Dirty fucking communist omelets fucking on American soil fucking ruining our cheese. I'm telling you, put cheese on that shit, you know what that is? Cheese on raw vegetables. Fucking disgusting.
we need to make omelets great again.
We need to make omelets the way they were back in the 40s, bro. Cooked. That's the way we need to make them, And I mean, maybe an omelet's vote isn't worth a full omelet's vote if its veggies are raw. Maybe it doesn't get a full vote. Maybe it gets 2/5 of a vote, or however the fucking Constitution says. Right? Anyway, God damn it.
So, Anthony, let me ask you, for the
What about
last...
for Christmas? I can't tell you yet, man. I don't know. It's Christmas.
So, I've noticed this trend for like the last 6 months. Excuse me. Say I'm in the right lane, driving along, minding my own business, speeding like I always am, and I'm looking in the mirror, and some fucking asshole is driving up in the right lane real fast, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna cut me off, because that's what everybody does. So I speed up a little bit. I'm already speeding. I'm not letting this motherfucker in. But then the thing that gets me is, say we're coming up to an intersection, and this dude is fucking hauling ass, and he gets next to me, maybe just a little bit past me, not where he can get in my lane, but there, and he speeds up as fast as he can to slow down and turn.
I feel
and
like
it's in either lane. It's not specific to.
I feel like people in this town have forgotten that regardless of when you leave a place, no matter how fast you drive there, because the town is so small, you're going to get there at the same time. Like, if you do 100 miles an hour or you do 20 miles an hour, if you're only going this far, it's the same time, man.
I do not understand this fucking new thing.
Speed up to the one traffic light in the town, you're going to have to turn right. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
It always happens to me on the way to work when I'm driving down Mountain City Highway towards Idaho Street. I'm in the right lane because I need to go straight.
Yeah.
And it always happens. They drive up and I'm like, motherfucker, okay, I have to get close enough to the guy in front of me where you can't get in, fucker.
You fucking monkeys also in this town, you bunch of morons. On Mountain City, coming into Silver Street here, that's a school zone. It's fucking 10 miles an hour right there, man.
15.
It's literally
every fucking day I have to deal with it.
35 right there. And literally also, they made the school zone this long. But the school zone is this long. It's way more school zone than school zone. School zone's like 100 meters. There's little kids like walking at this fucking bridge and taking a left. There's a chain of kids that are walking down the main road that's 35 to get to the school zone spot that's past the school. You understand? The school zone doesn't make any fucking sense, man. You gotta widen it by like a quarter mile the other way, and down the way of the school. The front of the school is not a school zone.
No, that's
it's not marked as a
ridiculous.
school zone.
Thank God I don't have to go that way.
It's absolutely crazy. They're like, I will put the school by the fucking jail so everybody will follow the rules.
And by the homeless camp.
Yeah. Oh,
that makes a lot of fucking sense.
You know how many times my kid's school been locked down because there's a crackhead walking around the front because it's right next to the homeless camp? They locked the whole school down. They call, we've been locked down. We have a suspicious vehicle or suspicious character at the school. Some lady walking a coyote on a shoestring or something, talking shit to herself. They still locked down the whole school. I got an idea.
So dumb.
Dummies. Stupid ass place. It's not a school building either. It's a fucking office building. So it's severely lacking in educational tool. You know what I mean? Remember when schools used to be built as a school? So the whole purpose of the building was a school? So all of it functioned as a school?
Well, it wasn't a school, so that's why it's not a school.
Yeah, it's not a school. Like, the fucking bathrooms lock from the inside. That's insane. It's a schoolhouse. These are children in here. They don't even be locking themselves behind it. Did the bathroom doors lock at your schoolhouse, Johnny? Fuck no, they didn't. Why? Because we would have locked each other in there and beat the shit out of each other. What do you mean? Yeah, we're doing drugs in there. We're horrible children. Like, I walk into their school book fair or some shit, go to the bathroom, and it's like, I shut the door and there's a lock. And I'm like, you could lock this from the inside? This is insane. You could just lock yourself in here and do whatever. In the days of school shootings, you could lock in there and you could load up like you're locked in there. That's nuts, dude. We got to shut that down. Shut that down immediately. That's crazy. Anyway, only don't put your kids in that school. Put them in another school.
So nothing to do with school, but a stupid thing nonetheless. So I've figured out if you want Donald Trump to do anything for you, you just need to have a vagina.
Is that right?
That is it.
Donald Trump, I have a vagina. I need you to do something for me. Yeah. I'll give you a vagina. I got some in the back. I'll give you some of them.
Yeah. So, get this. An Anchorage fentanyl activist told the president the drug should be classified as a WMD. Now it is.
Fuck me.
A weapon of mass destruction.
If we could just stop trying to throw all the drug dealers in jail and just work on the murderers and the shooters and the police, and we could just throw all the criminals in jail and stop, you're gonna, they call fucking vegans terrorists as well, because they let the minks out of the cages at the fucking fur farms. Like, we can't just classify everything as, you know what? Fuck, war on terror. You can't fool me once.
Says when Sandy Snodgrass visited the White House this month, she was there to celebrate the signing of a new fentanyl education legislation named after her son Bruce, who died from the drug in an Anchorage parking lot at the age of 22.
Could you imagine a weapon of mass destruction that only kills drug addicts? I don't do...
It's very targeted.
I don't do fentanyl. I'm never going to die of it. You're never going to... I'll tell you.
Amen.
You can kill me 1,000 ways, and I will guarantee you none of them will be fentanyl. Like, it's just one of those things. I know I'm not going to drown in the ocean because I'm not going to go swim in the ocean, and I'm not going to die of fentanyl because I don't buy fentanyl. And I don't buy shit that looks like fentanyl. So I don't know. I don't understand. Like, it's a weapon of mass destruction that only kills people that were committing crimes. I mean... If you actually if it's actually a crime, you don't give a shit. You just they better not die so we can throw them in prison. I don't understand. Like what?
Well, there's a reason why he classified it that, but
so we can attack Venezuela. All right.
In the Oval Office, the activists shook hands, posed for photos.
We don't even get fentanyl from Venezuela. They can't make it.
And showed President Donald Trump a picture of her son smiling by an Alaska glacial lake. But that wasn't all that happened. During a brief exchange with the president, Snodgrass said she mentioned her next goal, getting fentanyl classified as a weapon of mass destruction. 2 weeks later, Trump did just that.
Jesus fuck.
You can't make this shit up, Snodgrass said by phone Wednesday from her home in Anchorage. On December 15th, in an executive order, Trump declared fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction, putting the opioid alongside nuclear bombs, chemical weapons, and biological agents on the federal government's list of substances capable of causing widespread human devastation.
What about cigarettes? What about the cigarettes? They kill so many more people.
But she didn't say anything about cigarettes.
And they kill taxpayers. Oh, they don't kill drug addicts. They kill people that have fucking work in their 9 to 5s. What about Bud Light? What about that? Butt wipe. What about butt wipers, Johnny?
Okay. Experts say the political impact of such a designation still remains to be seen. Coming amid the Trump administration's controversial military strikes on suspected drug trafficking boats, it could be used as a legal justification for further military intervention, with cartels labeled as terrorist organizations and fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
I also don't really understand. Like, have you met a person that's dying of fentanyl?
Nope.
Never in my life.
I've never met someone that did fentanyl.
Maybe it's because we're not in the lifestyle. But if we were, I feel like they act like there's just fentanyl bodies, just niggas dropping everywhere. Like, you're just stepping up. Fentanyl guys, you're stepping over dead guys just to get through the Walmart or whatever. I've never seen one of these dead fentanyl guys. Never. Not nowhere. I don't live in Chicago, but I've never seen one. I feel like if you're going to classify this as a WMD for, like, the whole country, shouldn't there be dead motherfuckers all around? Like, there's dead cigarette people. There's a dead cigarette guy right there. He died. He got third-hand smoke. He's dead. He's right there. I can see him. Now, there's no dead fentanyl guys, right? There's a dead Bud Light guy right on the corner over there. Dead as hell. I just don't understand what... You know...
Let's try to get through.
What about air dust? That shit kill you right now.
We have 4 stories, so I'm trying to hurry and get through this.
7 years ago.
It says, Snodgrass, a clinical psychologist in Anchorage who has devoted herself to lobbying for fentanyl awareness and harsher penalties for drug dealers and traffickers since her son's 2022 death, says she doesn't think she alone inspired the president to declare a narcotic weapon of mass destruction. Well, probably. But the series of events this month do suggest she may have had an impact. At the Oval Office bill signing event, Snodgrass said she told Trump she hoped to see the classification happen. I said, President Trump, the next thing in the fight against fentanyl is to declare fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction, Snodgrass said. He looked up at me and said, that's a good idea. Why haven't we done that? Then she said Trump raised his arm, pointed to his staffer, and said, done. Snodgrass said she was glad to see the president's apparent interest. The next day, she got an email from White House staff asking for a copy of a short policy memo her 23-year-old niece had helped write on the subject. In the email, which Snodgrass shared with the Daily News, she was told that the president asked for it directly. The following day, she was back at the White House for a meeting in which she says high-level officials, including the administration's drug czar and representative from the office of Vice President J.D. Vance, attended. They asked us questions about why fentanyl should be a weapon of mass destruction, she said. I did my best to answer the questions. The idea of classifying fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction is not new. Lawmakers have floated the idea, and a bipartisan group of attorneys general pressured the Biden administration unsuccessfully for the designation. When approached with questions about the role Snodgrass played, White House Deputy Press Secretary Abigail Jackson initially sent a Daily News reporter an email apparently meant for a colleague within the press office. The response questioned whether the White House should ignore the questions posed by the Daily News, with Jackson saying she didn't want to give Snodgrass credit or dunk on her, a term used to mean politically embarrass. Asked again about any role Snodgrass played in Trump's executive order, the White House released a statement that did not mention Snodgrass and asserted the Daily News was using unauthorized internal team communications discussing a response to this inquiry by reporting Jackson's initial reply.
This bitch.
President Trump did this for the hundreds of thousands of Americans impacted by fentanyl, many of whom he has met over the years. He has long cared about addressing the scourge of fentanyl and constantly receives input from a variety of individuals on which policies can most effectively address this issue, the statement said. President Trump will not rest until no more innocent lives are lost to fentanyl. Well, good fucking luck. He's way too old to make that fucking claim.
Are you not stating... Fentanyl is a crime. If you die of fentanyl, you're not innocent. You've fentanyled. You did it. You did that, dude. You did it. And it's hard to prove your case because you're dead of it. You can't say I didn't do it because you're dead. You can't play the who farted game, man. You're the only one in the room. You're the only one in there.
The only one in the elevator.
Yeah, you're the only one in there, man. You are dead. This is again. It's like drunk driving without alcohol. It's impossible. You can't do it, Johnny. You can't be dead of fentanyl and not having done fentanyl. Nobody's running around, booyah, fentanyl jazz, and now you're dead. That's not happening. If you did accidentally die of fentanyl, my guess is you weren't drinking Gatorade. That's not where you got it from. I mean, I'm not going to be a dickhead or anything, but I will say that I'm pretty sure if you accidentally do fentanyl, it wasn't because, like, they put some on your fucking nachos at the ballpark, dog. Like, no, I know what's going on here. You are just mad that the drug dealers and drug addicts are dying before you get a chance to lock them in a cage. Fuck off. If they're dying anyway, I don't see why we need to be like, all right, well, that shit's just too deadly. We want to lock those fuckers in a cage. You make it a little less deadly, we'll classify it as a regular drug, then we can just throw you in a box for it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
We can't blow people up now.
Yeah,
or we can blow people up now because we said it's a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, you're only calling it... Again, they're criminals until they're dead. Then they're innocent victims of this horrible fucking thing. But until then, all the while until they were dead from the drug, they were criminals. If a cop walk up on you doing some... I don't know how you do fentanyl. Roast it on a spoon or whatever. Is it
I have no fucking idea.
The point is...
Because I don't do fentanyl.
They catch you... ready to go. And they're like, hey, man, I'm a cop. That's a crime. You're going to jail. But if you... and you die... right then it switches. Now you're a victim. Now you're not a criminal.
Now you're a statistic.
Yeah, come on. Like, I don't know. I feel like cyanide is a weapon of mass destruction because you could poison someone with it. Nobody's poisoning people with fentanyl. I mean, they are because they're dying, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, they're not
drug dealers.
Yeah, they're not buying a bag of apples. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I know what's going on here. You guys are just trying to fucking use this shit as we're going to war on terror. All right, Bush, we're going to war on fentanyl. And tell me who's giving us fentanyl. I bet you they got a lot of oil. I bet you they got a lot of shit we want wherever we're getting the fentanyl from. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Man, tell that lady that she should lobby for some affordable housing. She should lobby for some... Like, how's about you, instead of... Now, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be illegal, but instead of trying to attack people that are literally just selling some shit that crackheads are buying, why don't we make less crackheads? That isn't by taking things away from people. That's by giving things to people so they don't turn to crack. Like if we had a universal basic income, or affordable housing, or fucking affordable insurance, or affordable schooling, or education. Any of these things that you should lobby for instead of being like, now we can bomb another country. You should lobby for these things so that we can give them to the poor folks that are disadvantaged and they won't do fentanyl because they have power. And they can go to the grocery store. Like, they can watch Netflix. Why would you do fentanyl? Why would you do it if you could just watch Netflix? You understand? Like, there's so many. With Amazon Prime these days, there's no reason for fentanyl if you can afford a Prime. They got HBO Max, $5.99 a month. Like, you wouldn't need fentanyl. Just give them a house and a TV and shit.
And the other thing that gets me is, yes, she became an advocate for fentanyl when her son died of it. She could have gave a fuck less before.
That's what I mean. It's like, again, he's not a criminal. He's not a criminal until he's dead. Then he's a victim. No, because he was doing fentanyl or doing whatever the fuck's supposed to not be fentanyl, and it got him. And now it's, oh, you poor dear. It's like, no, you should have made his life adequate to the point that he wouldn't have been a drug addict if you didn't want him to be a drug addict. It's very simple. It's not hard not to do fentanyl. I don't do it. It's not
like
hard.
You live in a fucking neighborhood and people drive 50 down your street and have for like 10 years, and you've never once complained to the cops, but little David was out there and got hit, and now you want a speed bump and a fucking 15 mile an hour. Fuck off. If it wasn't a problem before, it's not a fucking problem now.
Again, show me the bodies, coronavirus. Show me the bodies, fentanyl, man. Like, I have never been tempted to do fentanyl. Never once. I've never been asked, hey, man, you want some fentanyl?
Right?
No, but I've been asked if I want a cigarette about 1 billion fucking times in my life. I've been exposed to, hey, man, you want a fucking shot of booze? You know, like, there's so many other things that kill so many more people that are just not, like, this thing isn't common. These aren't the dead fentanyl guys all around.
I would not even know in this town who to ask for fentanyl, which is not the same about every other drug.
Yeah, I don't know what a fentanyl guy looks like.
I don't know.
I've been offered ecstasy before, and I've never been offered fentanyl, not once. And people are doing this drug. Like, it's just, I feel like it's kind of like the whole crack epidemic thing, the whole scare. Like, all the black folks are on crack. It's like, no, actually, there's like 10 people on crack, and we are fucking creating ghettos and slums and throwing people in jail for 1,000 years. Why? Because there's 10 people on crack. I feel like there was maybe 15 guys on fentanyl in the whole fucking place, and we're like, oh, these dead guys, It's like, man, that guy died of a heart attack, not coronavirus. It just happened at the same time. You know what I mean? Fuck. Get a grip, man. It's just, nobody cares if drug dealers and drug addicts are killing each other. We don't give a fuck. We don't care that gangbangers kill gangbangers. We only care when they accidentally kill a guy that's not a gangbanger. But you can't do that with fentanyl, because fentanyl is bought by someone they're attempting to do shit they're not allowed to do any goddamn way. Why the fuck do you care? You don't care. You just want to put somebody in a cage.
But her innocent son died.
Innocent.
He thought it was Cheerios.
These are one of these innocent victims. Yeah, he bought a bag of apples and got smoked on fentanyl. I don't understand, dude.
All right, moving on.
Every time I try to buy Xanny bars, I keep getting poisoned. Yeah!
Missing Kentucky girl who was abducted 40 years ago found alive. Mom arrested in Florida, deputies say.
She got abducted by her mom?
Yeah. 40 years ago.
Well, at least they got a lady for abducting, because they usually only charge dudes for stealing their own kids.
Yeah, right.
Fucking bitches.
A 3-year-old girl who was reported missing in Kentucky more than 40 years ago is alive and well, living under a different identity and in a different state, and was unaware that she was a victim in a missing persons case, according to the Jeffrey County Sheriff's Office.
You're Patricia now!
Michelle Newton, who was born in 1980 and is now 46, was reported missing in 1983 after she and her mom left Louisville, Kentucky. Her mom, Deborah Newton, was suspected decades ago of custodial interference. She was recently found in the Villages, Florida, where she was apparently remarried and living under a different name, according to officials and court records.
How do you get married with a fake name? Man.
Well, yeah, who fucking knows?
That's what I'm saying, right? Get me in contact with the fake name provider. I need me some credentials.
On April 2nd, 1983, the girl's mother, Deborah, claimed she and Michelle were moving from Kentucky to Georgia to begin a new job and prepare a new home for the family, according to a news release issued Monday by the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Both Deborah and her daughter vanished, the sheriff's office said. There was a final phone call somewhere between 1984 and 1985 between Deborah and her then husband, Joseph Newton. After that, the two disappeared and were not heard from for decades, the news release said. Deborah Newton was charged with custodial interference. She was indicted and then wanted by the FBI for unlawful flight to avoid prosecution.
Fuck.
At one point, she was listed among the FBI's top 8 most wanted parental kidnapping fugitives.
Jesus.
In 2000, 17 years later, the case was dismissed because the Commonwealth was unable to reach Joseph Newton, Michelle's father, and Deborah's ex-husband. In 2005, Michelle was removed from the National Missing Children's Database, the sheriff's office said. A family member asked for help with from the sheriff's office in 2015, which allowed the case to be re-examined. The case was reopened and re-indicted in 2016.
God damn. I was like, how they arrest her? It's closed.
In 2025, detectives received a breakthrough with a Crime Stoppers tip. A tip identified Deborah Newton as a 66-year-old woman in Marion County living as Sharon. She had remarried, built a new life, and had retired to the Villages with her husband, the sheriff's office said. People think calling in tips is snitching. It isn't. Colonel Healy said in a statement, "You're helping victims.
No!
You're helping families. This case proves that one phone call can change a life."
But those things, that is snitching, though.
I mean,
They're not saying snitching doesn't help victims and help families. It does, but it is snitching.
Yeah.
Dropping a line is snitching. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
We're going to decriminalize the word snitching. No, that's what it is.
Says the U.S. Marshals Task Force compared a recent photo of Deborah Newton to a 1983 image of her and confirmed the resemblance. Then DNA collected from Deborah's sister in Louisville, Kentucky showed a 99.9% match to the woman found in Florida, Deborah Newton. The sheriff's office said after being notified of the warrant, a family member traveled to Kentucky to post Deborah's bond. Deborah voluntarily appeared in Louisville court. It was during this time that Michelle realized her true identity and family history, the sheriff's office said. Michelle then contacted the sheriff's office. She told them that she had been living under a different name in a different state and did not realize that she was even a victim. The sheriff's office said it was then able to reunite Michelle with her dad and some of her extended family members. Marion County deputies arrived at a home in November in the Villages to arrest Deborah Newton, who was identified as Sharon. She was walking her dog and talking with her neighbor when deputies arrived and arrested her. Deborah repeated to her neighbor, deputies, and later her husband, who came out of the house to get the dog, that she didn't do anything. Deputy body camera footage shows. Newton was extradited to Kentucky, where she has been charged with custodial interference. The sheriff's office said under Kentucky law, that charge has no statute of limitations,
Jesus.
Which is why the case can be prosecuted decades after the alleged offense. According to reports from a local Kentucky news outlet, Deborah was in court. Her ex-husband, Joseph, and her daughter, Michelle, both attended the court case. Michelle reportedly told one outlet that she was there to support them both during the case and that she looks forward to it being over so both sides can heal. It's like, holy shit, dude. Can you imagine finding out 40 years later that you're somebody else?
Ah, you're not. You're not.
I mean, basically, you are the person you are now.
Yeah, you are that. You're not that person. That's just. I mean, you did rob a bank 30 years ago, but did you?
But nobody got hurt.
Yeah, but did you? I don't know.
The bank wrote it off as a loss. So
I mean, the dad got screwed out of having.
Yeah.
Didn't he have other kids? One kid's another kid is another kid, right? I said
her sister.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that's crazy that, how long are you put this person in jail for? She'll probably claim, he used to beat me, and she'll get out of jail.
The funny thing is, so if you watch the body cam, you should look it up after the show. So her neighbor, she's standing there talking to her neighbor with her dog, and the cops roll up, and she says, "Oh, they're here for you, Sharon." And she's like, "Nope, they're not here for me." And oops. They are,
dude. If you see police, you gotta get away from them, dude. You never know.
Yeah, but she kept giving her shit. They're here for you. They're here for you.
Oh
yep.
God.
Yep,
dude.
they most certainly were.
Let me tell you what. If y'all see me somewhere, tell me there's a policeman to come in, and I will be a running. Don't be saying that. You'll lose a friend, man. If you hear sirens, you're like, "Oh, they're here for you, man." I will not talk to you no more. I will not, because dude, that's bad juju. That's bad juju on my head.
All right. I know how this story is going to go, Anthony. I know your reaction.
All right. Let's hear it, mother.
Romanian court sentences U.S. rapper Wiz Khalifa to 9 months for drug possession.
Oh, fuck off. Come on. What did he have? Fentanyl? Fucking fentanyl.
Oh, no, they would have just killed him then.
He's a terrorist. How you going to get Wiz, dog?
American rapper Wiz Khalifa was sentenced by a court in Romania on Thursday to 9 months in jail for drug possession, more than a year after he took part in a music festival in the Eastern European country.
9 months?
Khalifa was stopped by Romanian police in July 2024 after allegedly smoking cannabis on stage at the Beach Please Festival in Costanesti, a coastal resort in Constanta County. Prosecutors said the rapper, whose real name is Cameron Jabril Thomas, oh, that's cool, Thomaz is how you spell his last name, was found in possession of more than 18 grams of cannabis and that he consumed some on stage.
That's like none.
The Constanta Court of Appeal handed down the sentence after Khalifa was convicted of possession of dangerous drugs without right for personal consumption, according to Romania's national news agency Agerpress. The decision is final. The decision came after a lower court in Constanta County in April issued Khalifa a criminal fine of 3,600 lira, which is $830, for illegal possession of dangerous drugs, but prosecutors appealed the court's decision and sought a higher sentence. Romania has some of the harshest drug laws in Europe. Possession of cannabis for personal use is criminalized and can result in a prison sentence of between 3 months to 2 years or a fine. It isn't clear whether Romanian authorities will seek to file an extradition request since Khalifa is a U.S. citizen and doesn't reside in Romania.
Nah, bro, you ain't getting him. Wiz, you ain't going, homie. Free Wiz! You ain't going, dog.
The 38-year-old Pittsburgh rapper rose to prominence with his breakout mixtape, Kush plus Orange Juice. On stage in Romania last summer, the popular rapper smoked a large hand-rolled cigarette while singing his hit Young, Wild, and Free.
You are about to be young, wild, in jail, motherfucker. Man, I went to Wiz, man. You can't be locking him up. Don't go back, Wiz. Don't go. Don't come back. Fuck that. You prosecutors can fuck off, man. I ain't fucking around. No.
That's nuts.
Thank God for extradition, bro. They ain't sending him
But for personal use?
18 grams ain't that much, man.
But for personal use, it's not like he's selling it.
Yeah, that's not that
for
much.
For personal use, and you're going to do 9 months in prison.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not
fucking
18
retarded.
grams isn't that much fucking drugs, man.
I'm not even a drug person. And I think that's fucking stupid.
That's like a little over half an ounce. That's nothing, dude. That's like this much weed. That's like not that much weed. That's like in a bag, that's like that much weed, dog.
So dumb.
Calm down, guys. Guys, Donald Trump is doing his part to legalize the marijuana. Let's all follow America's example in this one aspect, not the whole rape or invasion or don't follow our example on most inflation. Just on the pot, okay? Just on the pot.
Don't grab him by the pussy.
Don't call him something racist. Just literally just let him go on the weed. That's all we got to do. That's what we're setting a prime example of letting him go on the weed. Let's do that. Let's let him go. All right. Where did they say Transylvania?
Romania.
Who the fuck is going to that vampire town? Fucking can't smoke pot in the vampire town. Fuck out of here, dude. Your whole place here is a fucking cartoon. I'm getting out of here.
All right. And on that note, we're going to get out of here.
Free Wiz!
Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingsh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.